Welcome back to It's Actually Spicy, everybody. Today we are making beef tenderloin kebab. You know, part of our summer recipe grilling series. These are awesome. And
he sucks at intro, so we're just gonna skip to the cooking part now.
cool. Yes,
Welcome
we'll
back.
do that. So first thing we're going to do is we are going to make a spice mix.
And we have our ingredients already taken out into these small thingamajigers. And so I'm going to start off with onion powder, adding it into a bowl right here. Then we've got garlic powder. And then we've got chili powder, red chili powder. And then we have Aleppo pepper. And you kind of just give it a little.
And then into that, we're gonna add salt.
Ooh, you should do a little bit. Yeah. And we'll add all of the measurements in our description, as well as our It's Actually Spicy blog. So stay tuned for that.
Yep. So here we've got a beef, a beef of tenderloin, a pound of beef tenderloin. And first we're gonna individually go ahead, and this has been washed and dried. And we're going to salt it and pepper it separately.
Generously.
Yes, generously. Not too generously though.
Am I ready to go on this?
Yep.
That seems good.
A little bit more. So
very generously.
yes, with beef, whenever you feel like you've had enough salt and pepper, do a little bit more.
I think that's good.
Cool. All right, so now that we've done that, we're also going to then take some garam masala.
I like the little garam masala. Your brown came out. Garam masala.
It is what it is. You got to pronounce it right. We're going to do 2 healthy pinches of that. If you don't have garam masala,
It looks like a mouthful instead of healthy pinches.
If you don't have garam masala, you can use something like allspice or 5-spice powder, which I think is a Chinese version. But we're using garam masala. And then we're going to take our spice mix here, give it a nice little mixy mix.
You don't want me to put all of it in there?
No, don't put all of it in there.
But I want to put all of it in there.
So the reason we actually don't sort of do it all at once is really because this way you can control the level of spice and stuff that you want.
I think this is good. It's half of the quantity that we had.
Yeah, it should be.
So in case we need to add more, we can add more.
Yep.
And do I just give you a little mix?
Yep. Mix it with your hands. You got to get in there.
Massage. Something about mixing things with your hand is just.
Nice flavor.
I know. It's like maybe it's like your natural oils and
sweat from the
dirt
day.
And
yeah. Now that we've done all the dry ingredients, we're going to go ahead and do wet ingredients. So juice of 1 lemon. Then we have half a cup of olive oil, and oh no, this is the vinegar. So we have half a cup. Half a cup of vinegar. This is actually a blend of like jalapeno brine vinegar as well as just plain like white wine vinegar. But you can really do whatever types of vinegars you want. We like the spice, obviously, because it's actually spicy. This is half a cup of olive oil.
Are you sure?
Okay, yeah. Well, there's no other ingredients, so that would be weird if there's something else in here. Give that a mix, and the last ingredient I'm gonna prep real quick.
It's really moisturizing for my hands, in case anybody was wondering.
So while Maryam is prepping that, I'm going to actually pull out a blender, and what we're going to do is we're going to quickly blitz an onion. We're going to rough chop about half of a large onion. You can also use like a small medium onion, like a whole small or medium onion. Just rough chop it, and we're going to toss it in a blender and blitz it real quick. And that's it. A few pulses. You don't really want it to turn it into a juice, but you just need it sort of minced up, and then we're going to toss this into our little marinade.
Isn't onion considered one of like the tenderizers for meat? It is. Also?
Yep.
And that is why we add that in there? Yeah,
actually, yes. So we're using tenderloin here, so that's actually already very tender, but the onion will actually help tenderize it even more.
Yep.
So this marinade, we recommend marinate for at least 30 minutes. You can marinate it outside if you're doing it for 30 minutes.
I know, but having the flavor that you want, marinating it overnight is just phenomenal.
Yeah, if you're gonna marinate it overnight, sort of just cover the bowl, toss it in the fridge, and then when you bring it out, let the meat come back to room temperature before you start putting it on skewers and in the grill.
Okay, so the meat's been marinating for 30 minutes. We're getting ready to put it on the skewers. I have some bell peppers that I wanted to use in between our skewers. I had some leftover bell pepper, which is I'm going to use because no vegetables left behind. So I'm just gonna quickly do that.
And you can use really whatever vegetables you want to use. Bell peppers, tomatoes, other vegetables that I can't think of. Cucumbers? No, not cucumbers.
Don't do cucumbers, they will literally fall off. But you can do like onions, you can do shallots. There's just like a bunch of different things you can do.
So while you're cutting that, I'm gonna go ahead and work on the skewers, mix these bad boys up just a little bit, and go through this. I personally like the skewers that have a little bit of flat on them because this way they're sort of easier to maneuver and things aren't like rotating on them. So we got the skewers made, we're about to take these out on the grill. While we were prepping the skewers, we've had the grill on high heat, getting it prepped up. I'm gonna keep the marinade for now. And then we have a little bit of avocado oil. You can use any vegetable oil, any high heat oil, just to help it stay from getting too dry while we're grilling. So we're gonna head outside now and turn the grill down to about medium high heat. So the grill is now piping hot.
It is piping hot, and so is Texas.
Yes. Go ahead and put these on there. I love that sound. Yeah.
All right. We have some avocado oil here. I'm just going to brush the skewers really quickly.
So we're just gonna go ahead and close this for about 5-10 minutes on medium heat and let it cook.
Can I open it?
Yep.
Get him face with smoke.
Yep.
Ooh. That looks good.
These look amazing.
All right.
So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and turn these bad boys over.
Oh, look at that color.
Yep.
I love grill marks. If my food has grill marks, I automatically assume that it's going to be good. We have our marinade from earlier that I'm just going to use to kind of put back on the skewers.
And just an important note about the marinade, obviously make sure you're using it only when you know it's going to be cooked off, because otherwise it has meat juice in there.
I'm loving the smell and sound.
All right, close this bad boy back up for a few minutes. All right, so been cooking for about 15 minutes, but obviously that'll change depending on how big your kebab bites are, or sizes kebabs are. So go ahead and pull these bad boys off, and then let them sit for about 5 minutes.
All right, so we just got the skewers off the grill. I have a plate already. You can pair it with your rice or salad. Hi, baby. And I have some hummus and some garlic sauce. You can literally just pair it with anything and everything. So I'm just gonna kind of just put it on to my plate here. And now our favorite part is here.
Yes, taste testing.
Okay, I've been waiting for it since we started cooking. I want this piece. You can get your own. Ready?
I'll take the other one.
Oh my gosh, it's juicy.
Like, subscribe. Do this so. It's really good though. Try this.
All right, we'll
More-
see you
more
later.
than this. Bye.